What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prosper back with another reaction video. In this video, I'm about to react to Immortal Technique, Leaving the Past. I'm excited to see what's up with this, bro. I mess with Immortal Technique, you know what I mean? What he stands for and all that. And I think it's been a minute since I reacted to something by him. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. But before we get into the video, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, roll notification subs. Let's go. Post notifications on. And with that being said, let's check this out. All right, let's get it.
They told me I would never make it, I would never achieve it. Reality is nourishment, but people don't believe it.
Okay.
I guess it's hard to stomach the truth like a bulimic. It's a dirty game and nobody is willing to clean it. But this is for the paraplegic people dreaming and running. Ladies married to men who don't please them, dreaming of coming. Verbally murderous like David Berkowitz when I'm gunning. Some cowards on the internet didn't think I would sell. Scared to talk shit in person cause they stuck in a shell. And couldn't understand the pain of being stuck in a cell. Hell is not a place you go if you're not a Christian. It's the failure of your life's greatest ambition. It's a bad decision to blindly follow any religion. I don't see the difference in between the wrong and the wrong. Soldiers emptying the clips at little kids and their moms are just like a desperate motherfucker strapped to a bomb. Humanity's gone, smoked up in a gravity bong by a Democrat, Republican, Cheech and Chong. Immortal Technique, you never heard me preaching a song. I'm not controversial, I'm just speaking the facts. Put your hands in the air like you got the heat to your back and shake your body like a baby born addicted to crack. And since life's a gamble like the craps tables at Vegas, I freestyle my destiny. It's not written in pages.
Okay, hold up. I'm liking it, bro. I'm liking it. He got bars, you know what I mean? He's speaking truth. I'm liking this, bro. This is dope. They told me that I would never make it, I would never achieve it. Reality is nourishment, but people don't believe it. I guess it's hard to stomach the truth, like a bulimic, right? Eating disorder. People who got eating disorders and whatnot, right? So stomach the truth, right? Bulimic nourishment, right? You eat food that's filled with nourishment and whatnot. So that whole scheme right there is ill. But yeah, hard to stomach the truth, hard to believe the truth, or hard to accept the truth, right? It's a dirty game and nobody's willing to clean it. So that's a dope line right there, right? Corruption and all this type of shit involved in life and all this. So it's a dirty game, right? Nobody's willing to clean it. But this is for the paraplegic people dreaming of running. So you see, like, this is interesting line. It's interesting line that shows you perspective, right? So those people who whose legs are paralyzed, right? They can't walk and whatnot. The one thing they probably want, right, is to be able to run, right, with their feet and whatnot, but they can't. So I guess this metaphor is basically for people that don't have anything, right, dreaming of better things. So that's just a dope line he used in a metaphor to describe those that don't have anything, wishing to have something, right? Ladies married to men who don't please them, dreaming of coming, right? Another metaphor line right there, verbally murderous like David Berkowitz. I don't know who that is when I'm gunning. Some cowards on the internet didn't think I would sell, scared to talk shit in person because they stuck in a shell and couldn't understand the pain of being stuck in a cell, right? Prison cell. I like this line right here, right? Hell is not the place you go if you're not a Christian. It's the failure of your life's greatest ambitions. That's interesting right there, right? But that's just what a lot of Christians will put on other people, right? They'll say you'll go to hell if you're not a Christian and all that. So I like that line a lot, right? It definitely is, like, if you think about it, what everybody's personal hell would be is living your life at your worst, right? So your failures, personal regret, all this type of shit could be people's hells as well, right? It's a bad decision to blindly follow any religion. I like that line as well too, right? Because that's what a lot of people do. I don't see the difference between the wrong in the wrong. I like that too, right? Meaning he's not stuck to a particular side or a political party or whatever. He has his own mind, and he views both as wrong, right? Both sides, I'm guessing, because he follows it up later down the line saying Democrat and Republican, Ching and Chong, like the gravity bong, smoked up in a gravity bong. So soldiers emptying their clips at little kids and their moms are just like a desperate motherfucker strapped to a bomb. So he's saying there's no difference, right, between what the U.S. soldiers are doing in the Middle East versus what the terrorists are doing. You know what I mean? Suicide bombers and whatnot. They're both the same. Both are wrong, right? So, and then he also says something else. I'm not controversial. I'm just speaking the facts. And that's another thing is you'll be viewed as controversial speaking facts in any era, which is weird. I don't understand that, right? Put your hands in the air like you got the heat to your back and shake your body like a baby born addicted to crack. That's a crazy line right there, right? But it's a reality as well. And since life's a gamble like craps table at Vegas, I freestyle my destiny. It's not written in pages. I like it, bro. Let's keep it going. The beat is dope too. It's laid back, you know what I mean?
I hate it when they tell us how far we came to be, as if our people's history started with slavery.
Okay.
Painfully, I discovered the shit they kept a secret. This is the Exodus, like the black Jews out of Egypt. I keep it reality-based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with, like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here before Columbus, and from the 1500s until after tomorrow. I watch Latin America get raped in the sorrow. You see, the Spaniards never left después de Colón. And if you don't believe me, you can click on Univision. I never seen so much racism in all of my life. Every program and newscast, all of them white. It's like apartheid with 10% ruling the rest. That type of stress will make me put the fucking tool in your chest. Step in my way, nigga, I wouldn't wanna be ya. I burn slow like pissing drunk with gonorrhea. I'll do a free show in North Korea, burning the flag, while J. Edgar Hoover politicians dress up in drag, trying to confuse you, making it hard to follow this. Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill, selling your soul to the eye on the back of the dollar bill. But that'll never be me, cause I'm leaving the past like an abused wife with the kids, leaving your ass like a drug addict, clean and sober, leaving the stash. Unbreakable technique, leaving a plane crash. I'm out with the black box and I refuse to return. I spit reality instead of what you usually learn, and I refuse to be concerned with condescending advice, cause I'm the only motherfucker that could change my life.
Okay. Nah, this is dope, bro. I like it. I like what he's talking about. Nah, this is fire. I like the solo too. You know what I mean? Trumpet solo.
Some people think I won't make it, but I know that I will. Escape the emptiness, cause that shit is slow and it kills. The flow and the skill, I made y'all believe it at last. You can make the future, but it starts with leaving the past.
Okay. Nah, this is cool. I like it. Especially that second verse. He was talking. Yeah, nah, this was a great beat to rap over, bro. You know what I mean? It was not like overpowering or whatever, right? Like, it gave you more, it allowed the lyrics, what he's saying, to take full control, I feel like, right? So I like it, bro. I hate when they tell us how far we came to be, as if our people's history started with slavery. That's some real shit, right? Like, it's crazy. It's very crazy, right? How that's when they started, like, you know what I mean? African American history and whatnot, even in classes, they started with slavery. They don't start before slavery, right? And then if you really think about it, considering the fact that black people are the oldest people, right? We definitely have the most history on this earth, if you really think about it, right? So it's very very odd, and I understand why they do it, right? They do it for ulterior motive, different agenda and whatnot. They don't want us to know who we are, because if we find out who we are, right, we can definitely bring a change and whatnot. So it's just to keep us at the bottom. That's why they're never going to teach us the true history. You got to go learn it for yourself. Painfully, I discovered the shit they kept a secret. This is the Exodus, like the black Jews out of Egypt, right? So interesting right there too. The Exodus, when black Jews were in slavery in Egypt, right? And they made the Exodus, they made their exit out of Egypt and all that. So biblical, right? I wonder what he means, what he discovered though. The shit they kept a secret. I painfully discovered the shit they kept a secret. I kept it I keep it reality based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with, like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here before Columbus. That's another fact too, which is crazy to me, bro. Like, people, you can deny that all you want, you know what I mean? But if you just use logic, bro, right? A lot of people in ancient African civilizations, right? You can name any of them. They had knowledge about everything, bro, right? But you're telling me they never traveled the world? Apparently it's proven facts now that they did travel the world way before Columbus and all these other, you know what I mean? They traveled all around the world. And then when you look at the original people of the lands from all these nations, whether it be Australia, Japan, or whatever, if you look at the original people, bro, you know what I mean? Those were African people that inhabited those lands, right? So it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me how they rewrote history and we simply accepted it. And I feel like we accepted it because we didn't know any better. But I feel like a lot of people are waking up and whatnot, right? And I like how he be putting this type of stuff in the music too, right? To wake up more people to our true history and all that type of shit. And from the 1500s until after the morrow, I watched Latin America get raped in the sorrow. You see, the Spaniards never left Después de Colón, so I guess they never left the colonization. Is that what he means? I don't know what that means in Spanish, but, and if you don't believe me, you can click on Univision. I guess it's television channel. I never seen so much racism in all my life. Every program and newscast, all of them white. So the people they put on TV, right? These TV stations and whatnot in Latin America are they're white, right? Like they're white Hispanics. When the true Hispanics were of darker skin tone and whatnot, right? African descent and all that. It's like apartheid with the 10% ruling the rest. The type of stress that'll make you put the fucking tool to your chest. Step in my way, nigga. I wouldn't want to beat you. I burn slowly like pissing drunk with gonorrhea. That's a crazy line right there. And I like this line too. I'll do a free show in North Korea, burning the flag. So it doesn't get more, you know what I mean, to like the nationalists and all that type of shit. Nothing will boil their blood more than that type of shit, right? The patriots and all that type of shit. Because America hates North Korea, right? And then you're going there and burning the American flag over there. So definitely like a statement line right there. While J. Edgar Hoover, politician, dress up in drag. And he was a cross-dresser, right? J. Edgar Hoover definitely was a drag cross-dresser and whatnot. And he's the one that is responsible for COINTELPRO and all that type of shit, right? Trying to confuse you, making it hard to follow this. Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. That's real shit right there, too. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill. That's a hard line right there, bro, right? That's dope. Selling your soul to the eye on the back of a dollar bill, another dope line. But that'll never be me because I'm leaving the past. Like an abused wife with kids, leaving your ass. Like a drug addict, clean and sober, leaving the stash. Unbreakable technique, leaving the plane crash. I'm out with the black box and I refuse to return. So the black box is in the, it's in these planes, helicopters, whatever, like aircrafts, right? And that basically holds the information for the flight, right? The flight record. So in case there's a crash, they will know which plane it was, right? And they can go back and understand who was on board and all this type of shit. So he's saying he gonna leave the plane crash with the black box, right? So no one knows his whereabouts, right? And I refuse to return. I spirit reality instead of what you usually learn, and I refuse to be concerned with condescending advice because I'm the only motherfucker that can change my life. That's some real shit right there too, bro, right? Motherfucker that can change my life. And at the end, he goes and says, some people think I won't make it, but I know that I will. Escape the emptiness because that shit is slow and it kills. That's real shit. The flow and the skill I made y'all believe it at last. You can make the future, but it starts with leaving the past. I like that, bro. I like that a lot, right? Because holding on to the past definitely can consume you. And in order to move forward, you gotta, it's kind of like you're carrying all this baggage, right? That'll keep you stuck, right? And moving slower. So sometimes it's best to not forget, obviously, right? But definitely just let it go, I guess, right? But still remember what occurred and all that type of shit. So I like it, bro. This is dope as hell. He speaks a lot of truth, bro. Like I said, I like what he stands for. He's real as hell, bro. If y'all want me to react to more tracks by him, bro, go ahead, request away. But yeah, this one was a cool one, no doubt. If y'all enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to leave a like if you like, leave a comment if you like, share the video. I appreciate all the support. With that being said, I'm going to see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.